Hey everyone, I'm back after a long time and I'm doing another video today. I've been liking making videos for a long while. I'm sorry about that, but I finally kinda got inspiration today to do a video. I have promised my best friend, uh, my fox sister actually, Shauna, to make a video about my favorite stuffed animals that I own. Let me say this, I have so many favorites that I sadly cannot show all of them because it will become way too much to get out of my rooms and to lay down in my living room and show them. The video will take too long to do that, so I picked out pretty much some of my favorites that I really love to show you guys and to tell something about them. So yeah, here is Firestar, my WWF orange floppy fox. He is one of the guys that's kinda a special blush as well. They all are, by the way. All the blush I have laid down here are very special. Mm. WWF pretty much, you know, is a brand that started all of it for me. My very first blush that got me into collecting was a WWF Small Wolf. I have no idea where he is right now, but yeah. So anyways, I've been wanting this bean for a very long time. I think he has been a grill for, I think, like 8 years or something. Anyways, this guy I bought like one of my first blushes. I bought secondhand for myself, and yeah. So he is super special. He is really an amazing quality blush, and that makes me love him even more. So yeah, he has been a grill for a while. There we go. Like, okay, so that's him. On to this guy. He is the Liasco Unitoys Large Serval. He's also been a big time favorite and a big time grill of mine since I've been wanting one since I have seen it on YouTube. Kind of funny, hey? From another collector on there, I kind of forgot their name. Their profile picture was something with a purple fox, I believe, which is their OC, their own character. Something is losing right here. It's annoying me. Okay. But anyways, this guy has been a long time grill since I saw him on their video. Along with some others here in this video. So yeah. This is Sansa and he got customized eyes. And I got him in a trade from Jackie Mirror on Instagram. He is very lovely, an amazing realistic quality, very soft and floppy. I love him so much. Then we have this big guy, and he is the 2007 FAO Schwarz Fox. Very nice and floppy. Also a grill since I saw him on the same YouTube account, on the same YouTube page, channel, whatever. They also had the FAO Schwarz blushes, and the fox really got my eyes. I truly like how they have dark eyes, and the 2011 version with the soft fabric nose does have lighter eyes. The lighter nose is what I like a lot on them, and I kinda prefer the lighter nose version over the soft nose one. I'm sorry, but I think it gives them more character. Like, yeah. And I got this guy a while ago in trade with my friend Dusty. And they bought it off someone on Instagram, I believe. But yes, this is Aspen, and he is one of my all-time favorite blush as well. I mean, look at his face. Alrighty. Then we have this big guy, and he is Conan, one of my two Play Kids wolves. I really like the Play Kids wolves. They are very beautiful and very soft, and I like how lifelike they are. I mean, yes, I know the soft nose doesn't make him very realistic, but I think they really do match the style of the Timber Wolf a lot. They're really big, very soft plush animals from France, and I do have another one which I got from my fox sister, Shauna, who inspired me to do this video. This guy is in a bit better condition. He's a bit more soft and still does have the original airbrushings. And I bought this guy for an amazing steal actually on Vinted a while ago. And I was really happy that he was such a good price compared to what they sometimes sell for. I see them selling for, I think, like 300 euros, dollars, or a bit more than that. While sometimes you can find them for less on Vinted, like I did. This guy, he was just 8 euros. I'm sorry, I do not want to brag in this video, but I'm just telling you for how much I found him. Of course, there were also shipping costs included, which weren't that bad, but yeah, I love his soft nose, if you cannot tell. Alright, so I got him for an amazing deal on Vinted, which is lovely. Then I'm going over to this big guy, and he is the Magnuson Home Red Fox. A big floppy guy. I don't think there's much videos or pictures about this guy. I have seen some for sure. I mean, there are others here in the plush community that do have one, or the SOS version. But I don't think much is really known about them. But they're really nice stuffed animals, very beautiful fox plush. They also have wolves, I believe, and other animals. They really are a nice big floppy plush from good quality. They're having this M down their paw underneath it. Just like with the Webkins do have W's underneath their paw. I haven't included Webkin signatures in this video, even though they are some favorites of mine as well. But like I said, if I have to include everything here in the video, then it's going to be too long to film and too much work to put everything back to. So yeah. A less good story about this guy is that I got him in a trade a while ago from someone that I don't have contact with anymore. Yeah, I got it in trade from them, and after a while I discovered their true colors, let me say that. I discovered what they thought about me behind my back, and it actually hurted me so much. But I do not blame it on the plush, because it's not his fault that they weren't really kind about me, to say the least about it. I mean, I can go on about it, but that's, you know, it's not gonna make this video what I want it to be. So yeah. I mean, most of my friends here in the community do know who I'm talking about, and they know what happened and all. And that it wasn't really nice, so yeah. Anyways, there again, I do not blame it on this stuffed animal, because it's not his fault, and I really wanted this guy for a while, so yeah. Okay. One of my all-time favorites, sometimes I have to choose, but is Jester, and he is one of my two very lovely WWF very floppy wolves. He is just a large floppy wolf since the early days from WWF. He's not the newest one, because that one is A, not floppy, and B, it's huge. But I do have that one as well. Anyways, this guy is kind of special. I'm sorry. He's kind of special as he has been my very first large floppy WWF wolf that I ever got. I firstly bought him off of someone on my old job, on my old work. They had him in the attic, I believe, and they just laid him down on a chair at their home. And they told me like, hey, look, I do have this wolf plush at my home. I believe it's WWF, but we're not doing something with him. He's just laying there. So I was like, okay, well, that's awesome. If you ever sell him, let me know, because I would like to take him over from you and give him the care and the love he deserves. So a few days later, they took him with them with him to work and put it in my lap and be like, here he is. So you can pay for him later on, and that's what I did. So, but that's the story about him, how I got him. I later on traded him to my best friend Shauna, and she was so sweet to kind of gave him back to me. She traded him back to me a while ago and stuff, and since then he hasn't really left my side. He's been with me through a lot, and he got lots of cuddles, as you can see. He's been with me through thick and thin, so yeah, he is absolutely special to me. Especially since I got him back from Shauna, because a blush from a friend means more to me than a blush that I bought, so yeah. Same with this girl, and she is the Animal Alley Red Fox. She got something stuck in her fur, okay. So her name is Violet, and I also got her in trade from my sweet friend, my fox sister, Shauna. She has been really an amazing friend, and actually since the beginning, since we met here on YouTube, she has always been very supportive of me and always been there for me, and I really, really care about her so much. So yeah, this fox came from her, and she is one of my all-time favorite foxes. I do have another Animal Alley fox, but I have to say that this girl is my favorite. My other one is really nice too, but I got it also in trade for someone I do not have contact with anymore. So yeah, so this girl is really more special to me actually, even though the other one was my first I got. But I think she does have such an iconic face. I really love the way she's looking. The cute perky ears. I think she is really adorable. And looking like a girl. And I don't think lots of Animal Alley foxes do have a girl face like she does. So yeah. One of my all-time favorites for sure. Which brings me to another big girl. And I can probably not hold her quite nicely because she is huge. So this is Camaria, and she is my Tegan Burlington fox, which I also got from that same amazing friend. Sorry about my foot. I like to walk on barefoot in my home, so well yeah. Anyways, she is a fox that I've been wanting for a while. Actually, I've been wanting just a Tegan Burlington fox because they're really amazing, realistic fox blush. I mean, look at that huge tail and all the details that she has. Beautiful eyes. It's not focusing, dang. But she really has beautiful eyes, very fluffy, nice ears. Everything about her is really special, like her markings, the details indeed. And she has been kind of like a Creole as well. One I thought I was never going to get because there again, getting blushes from people that make custom blush is for me kind of like impossible. They're a lot of money, which I do not blame because they are worth every penny. I mean, look at them. Look at her. They are worth every penny. I can trust you. I can not trust you. I can promise you. I'm sorry. I can promise you that you can pretty much trust on them that you will get an amazing blush when you buy blush from them. But anyways, I have had more Creoles, of course, but I never added them to my Creole list because I thought like, okay, dream on, it's never gonna happen. But here I am, holding this amazing girl, and I really love her to the moon and back. She is so amazing. I can talk really hours about her, but I have some others to show. So yeah. Picking this guy first. And he is the Jumbo Disney Store laying bolt. He has also been a Creole for around 8 years for me. Something stuck in his fur again. Okay. Which I thought I was never able to gonna obtain because these are quite pricey as well. and here in my country, they haven't been sold. So yeah, I think Europe doesn't have the access to a jumbo bolt that easily, which is sad. But so story about him as well. I first was going to get a different jumbo bolt like him from someone in the UK, in England, but that girl never kept her promise, and she actually was going to trade me one like this and a different bolt plush. But yeah, like I told you guys, she didn't get the promise. Also, everything that I did traded her after a bit, she ended up selling all, which kind of broke my heart. Because trading is something really personal for me. I can tell you guys that truly and honestly, that trading for me is something very, very deeply, something that's very personal. And if I trade with someone, I really hope that I can trust them. So when I have a bond with someone, when I have a big friendship, a very strong friendship with someone that has been trading with me and has kind of always been here for me, like some of you guys know who you are, then I know it's good. I know it's okay. I know I can trust you all. I know I can safely trust my plushes to you. Um, and that they will be in a good home with you guys without having to worry that they end up being sold or that they end up really not being appreciated. Like, yeah. Of course, it's okay to me if you, after a while, want to trade away something because you do not click with it anymore. I mean, who doesn't have that? But it's not that I would love when someone trades with me and have gotten some plush from me, like trading like 5-6 times and then sell everything. Because to me, then it feels like you do not care about the plush and just about the money. And sadly, that happened to me before. So I'm quite picky with trading with people these days to avoid this types of shit. Like, yeah. But there again, I got this guy in trade after someone else came to me like, hey, if the person that wants to trade with you is going to back out, I will consider trading you my jumbo bolt. And thanks to them, she is Mikey Thomas on Instagram. Thanks to them, I got this amazingly awesome big fluffy guy, and I'm super, super grateful. Hey girl, if you ever see this video, I still love this guy a bunch and he will go nowhere. He is a forever member of my Bolt Plush collection. So yeah, I adore him to the fullest. Which also brings me up to the promotional Bolt, or for short, promo Bolt. He's called promo Bolt by most of my friends. I'm sorry, slime is kind of stuck. Okay. So, here he is. A very happy man. A guy that I've been wanted for a while as well. I think 8 years till 10 years he has been a creator of mine ever. There again, I saw him on YouTube. Same with the Jumbo Bolt, by the way. The Jumbo Bolt was given to a little girl with a family on YouTube. They were celebrating Christmas and they gave their daughter a Jumbo Bolt, which kind of melted my heart so much that since that day I wanted one myself. With promo Bolt, I think I've seen someone with a collection, everything. They enjoyed a lot of Bolt Plush and they got their promotional Bolt and they had such a good connection with him. And you know, I fell in love with him too. He has one of the most iconic, adorable, funny faces. Look at that smile, the round eyes. My favorite part are the huge ears. And he has beads in his paws. He has a nice fabric to him, very soft, very beanie. And then he got different fabric right there. And on his tail as well. I think that's my most favorite part about him, kind of the different types of fur. I got him in a trade with one of my other besties on here and in the community. cry wolf. She is really, really such an angel. She's been with me through a lot as well. Here in the community, always been there for me and supportive. Yeah, she's one of my favorite persons here in the community, together with Shauna and some others that have been really, really amazing friends of mine. So yeah, my foot is gonna sleep. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes already. So yeah, anyways, I cannot thank my friends enough for always being such supportive people and also for helping me out growing my collection a lot. Most of these plushies I have thanks to all of them, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So yeah, let's go further to another bean of mine, which is the Magnuson Home Arctic Fox. This Arctic Fox is quite amazing. Like, she's really fluffy. There, she has the M as well. She's pure and white. Okay, that does not belong in there. And her blue eyes are really stunning. I also got her in trade from someone on Instagram. She is named Noelle Wolf Collects. A very, very kind person here in the community as well. I don't think she has YouTube, I'm not sure. But she does have Instagram. But she traded me this bean a while ago. I can't quite remember what I traded them anymore. But yeah, it was really fun trading with all these friends, that's for sure. And yeah. But I'm really happy having such amazing friends, and that I've met a lot of friends and a lot of people here in the community since I started my collection, which is really amazing. So this fox is quite floppy too. Not as floppy as the red one I have, but she's still not stiff at all. And I think they should have made a silver fox as well, but just my opinion. So yeah, going to move over. Oh yay, I can't feel what's saying the right side anymore. Okay. So then we have Hero, and he's my Prime Shiba Quail Wolf Dog. And the wolf dogs are really pretty. Yeah, they've been making really quite amazing stuffed animals, and I always thought that I wasn't able to get one like these. And that's mostly because they're available in America, and they haven't been available in my country at first. Until a new company came up to make their own website with stuffed animals they bought from everywhere, like Germany, America, and other places. So Adventure Plush on Instagram, or Little Husky Toys, remember that name if you want to buy something American in Europe, because that site is epic. So okay, I bought this guy from Little Husky Toys, from their web shop, and I ended up getting my own quail. So yeah, and that's not the only one that I got there. I also got there Milo, also by Prime Shiba, also bought from Adventure Plush, or Little Husky Toys, from the same price as Quail. And they, by the way, were both the last ones on Little Husky Toys. So I was quite lucky to have obtained them after all. Obtaining plush sometimes is quite hard, like indeed American plush getting here in Europe is not always an easy task to do. And I like how her fur is longer than the one on the quail. I made this a girl, by the way. I named her Hazel because I thought that was amazing with her fur. I love how dark brown she is. I think she's kind of a combination between milk chocolate and dark chocolate, just to compare the color right now. Yes, I'm comparing it to chocolate, but you know what I mean. And I really love how she's not that basic husky But she doesn't have the basic husky look that you mostly see on stuffed animals. That makes her unique, and I think that's really, really amazing about her. So yeah. Let's go over to Snooki. So Snooki is my WWF Anna plush large floppy Arctic fox with cat eyes. She has been a trade from Anna Tor here on YouTube and Anna's Plush on Instagram. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, there we go. The hair was really annoying me. Okay. One of my most favorite stuffed animals as well. She's been a krill too. My biggest grill on the moment, one of my biggest grills, is the silver version, the silver gray fox, which I've been wanting for 8 years. And I'm really happy having this pure white version, as at least I have one, and that's really awesome. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep my eyes open for the silver, but you know what I mean. And she is really, really special to me, as she also has been from one of my big, amazing best friends. And the tour really is amazing. She is very kind, and she is always supportive of other people too. And it means a lot to me that I've meant to be in this community together with lots of supportive friends around me that enjoy it and have the same passion for stuffed animals just like I do. So yeah, I don't know if I have to tell more about this bean, other than that I love to collect WWF, of course. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Which is the FEO Swartz 2012 wolf. It's not 2013. This guy is 2012. Of course, it's quite like the same thing as the 2031. Like you can see over there, 2012. But they have different versions. I think this guy has been the version between 2012 and 2016, so far I know. And there have been pretty much different versions of him as well, which I love a lot. Yeah, I got this guy again from someone that I don't kind of speak anymore, sadly. But it is what it is. I've had one before, which I traded a while ago, for another bean that's in this video, of course. It has to be in this video. Which is this guy. I named this guy Shadow. And this is River. And he's my most beloved FEO Swartz plush that I also got from Dusty in a trade. And I traded them my previous Cray Feowolf, Timberwolf, whatever. This guy has been through a lot with me since I got him. Day one when I got him, he was already such a help for me. I got a food poisoning that night and I was really sick. And he's been with me the entire time to calm me and to comfort me, and he is really one of my most specialist plush that I own. I do have another one in better condition, I promise you. But yeah, I don't think it's bad to cuddle your favorite stuffed animals, even though they're rare or very expensive. I mean, of course, I'm not against keeping a plush on a shelf, don't get me wrong. But if you never give your stuffed animals some love, why would you actually own them? So yeah, but he has been really, really important to me, really special to me. And he has been a krill for a while as well. But they haven't been krills that long to me compared to him. Not really this small one, but actually the large one. But that makes this guy kind of special too. He has a very special story, at least the large one has a special story, which I kind of discovered last night. Because um, 10 years ago, I went to a toy store with my best friend, and we were just looking around because he likes Legos, I like plush. So we always had something to look at. And I spotted the large WWF dingo right there. And he kind of reminded me of a red wolf when I saw him. And I fell head over heels. So I picked him up from that shelf from the toy store and I held it in my arms and I was looking at him. And he was 40 euros. Which back then I really couldn't afford at all because I had just 10 euros each week to spend. And I was so sad because I was already attached to him since I held him in my arms, but I had to leave him at the store. And I was kind of heartbroken because I wanted to take him home with me. So yeah, and I remembered that day and that time and the situation just last night, and I was like, he's actually my very, very first ever Grail that I still have not obtained. And I have been looking for one the day ever since I saw him back there at the store. So that's been 10 years. 10 years of searching. And still no luck. But it makes this small guy very special to me for sure. But the day I will ever have the big guy in my arms, I will cry. I will definitely cry. Because I haven't had any krill before him. There were plushes that I liked, like the WWF wolves and stuff, and that I wanted. Because the small ones were the ones I got at first. And I wanted the medium one, and I kind of wanted some other wolf plush. But they were not krails. The first real krill I ever wanted was that large dingo. And I kinda came to that conclusion very shortly ago. And it's quite funny because back then, when I was 18, yes, I was 18, I'm 28, still love stuffies. I hope you guys don't mind. But anyways, I didn't know what a krill was. I knew that there were plushes that I was like, oh heck yes, I want that so badly. But I didn't know that it was meant to be, a krill. Or a dream plush, or whatever you want to call it. Desperate in search of, like, yeah, since that day. So that's why he still is a desperate in search of, and I look daily, like 3, 4, 5 times a day, I look around for one. I know it's kind of been a little obsession for me right now, and I might be seen as a burden for that. I'm sorry if there are people getting annoyed by me because I want one so badly. I mean, I know for sure that there are plushies you guys really want as bad as me wanting the dingo. So yes, I know I have the small guy, but come on, if you okay, for example, if you have seen a really, really amazing pair of shoes, but they're super expensive, and then they do sell the same thing kind of in a smaller size, but for much cheaper, and your niece is wearing them, that doesn't mean that you kind of obtained what you wanted, right? Or, yeah, it's hard to compare, I know, but I think you guys know what I mean. Yes, he is super special to me, yet I'm still looking for my biggest grill. But this video also is one to show you guys that your collection is really epic and amazing. So how far you have come, you will reach the goals that you want to reach someday. I'm very sure about it. Like I said, I've showed you some guys that has been grails for a while, and you guys can do the same. You all can do it. I know someday the dingo will be mine, and how desperate I am still. I know there will going to be falling big tears of happiness when that ever happens, and I know the same thing will happen for you guys when you obtain your biggest grails. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video so far. I hope you will never give up on your goals and grails, whether that is plushes that you really want, or Legos, little toy cars, other toys, or maybe something different like making a big travel to another country, or you know, whatever grail or goal you want to get, you'll be able to do it. I'm sure about it. And by this, I will just close this video, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye!